Hello from the food forest today. A quick update on the annual garden. We have pretty much late April, which is our subtropical autumn here on the Fraser Coast, Queensland, Australia. And I wanted to show you what is happening with my annual veggies and some other few highlights what is happening now. So let's go. Let's start with the Madagascar bean, also called the 7 years bean, which is actually not an annual. Here in the subtropics, it's a perennial bean, which may grow up to 7 years, and in the meantime, it will reseed itself if you let it. And you've got a beautiful supply of delicious beans. I have already made a few videos about it, and I will have the seeds available, actually now out of stock, but I will have the seeds available very soon in my online store. Here are the young beans. The plant was pretty lazy last season actually, but now it's exploding. So basically, oh, you can see, I think in the light, the large beans in there. So it is one of the most delicious beans actually you can grow here in the subtropics, at least for me. You can eat the raw young beans, not the coating here, not the casing, but the inside beans are edible, and while they are still white, they can be eaten raw and have delicious sweet taste, or even use it in stir fries or so. And when the beans are ripe, basically coating is brown and inside the beans are ripe, they can be used and cooked and boiled like the broad beans basically, and pretty much similar taste. So we are lucky because the broad beans don't grow very well in the subtropics, but the Madagascar bean, you can see, is exploding with still lots of flowers. It will slow down in winter and come back in spring. Look at my overgrown basically working space and the entry to the food forest. This is the purple yam, if you are new to my channel, and I have to keep it like that. I cannot trim it because before winter I will harvest the little bull beets and and start new plants. Purple yam, check my Instagram or check my YouTube channel if you are new to it. Fantastic, delicious root vegetable. The sweet potatoes are doing very well. There are a few different varieties, and I have them each one. I have in a separate grow bag, so I know which one I I propagate. I had a yakun in there, harvested most of it already, and keeping the rest for to regrow in spring. And here my capsicums are coming back to life basically after the hot and humid summer, and some bugs which started to make themselves comfortable in here. But oh, there is one which has to be removed immediately, and I have to get rid of it into a bin. And basically here still having the Chinese tree lettuces for seeds, And along with my capsicum, the rocket lettuce is growing. You can see the the trays, just in case the guinea fowls decide to come here. So it's a bit of protection, but yeah, rocket lettuce going like crazy. And here, two different, the daikon radish, which is super delicious. We eat the leaves and of course the root, and the bok choy in between, also some wire on top just in case, but no netting now because they all need the sun. Here the pumpkin, which grows yeah, basically here, and came back after the last hot and humid summer days. And we are still harvesting the Ceylon Hill gooseberries, the delicious little berries, plants in my online store. Look how juicy and yummy. Hope I get the focus. And here the pumpkin in between with some little ones there already. So she's coming back. Already 4 years old plant, which comes and goes. Here the next raised garden bed, which I have to prepare, clean, prepare, enrich, and the cabbages, the young cabbages will go in there. My beautiful eggplant, which I talked about last video, so I won't bother you again, but lots of fruit on it. So let's have a look here. The beetroots and carrots coming very well. Here all the protection from the guinea fowls. No netting now because they all need the sun. Now is a bit cooler and we have not as many sun hours like in summer. So yeah, these guys all need the sun, but doing very well. I'm super happy. This garden bed is prepared and waiting basically for the mini cabbages to go in, but they are still not ready. And here, update to my cucumbers. Look how pretty they are. As already mentioned in my last video, for me the autumn is like a second spring. And the cucumbers are growing very well now. They don't during summer because of the humidity, but now look at it, look at it, look at the beauties and the bees at work. Flowers everywhere, and also plenty of young cucumbers. Hello, and the native bees are also at work. Look how many cucumbers everywhere. So this is, guys, my second spring now in autumn. And who doesn't love cucumbers? I'm hoping to have enough to make some pickled cucumbers and fermented cucumbers, dill cucumbers, and so it's looking good so far, fingers crossed. super happy. And maybe you can also hear them zooming. There is some native one. We have plenty of them, but also lots of honeybees too. And next to it, a garden bed which has to be prepared as well for the cabbages. And one plant still in here, which is already nearly ready for the harvest. I mean the seeds. The plant is already gone. Basically, that's the Egyptian spinach, but look at the many seeds it got. It's also reseeding itself, but it's a really hot summer plant. So it is finished for now in autumn. But I will have lots of fresh seeds if you are interested for the next season. And maybe I will show you. Look, when I crack it open. Not sure if we can see. There are seeds in there. Here. The little ones, and I will just throw them now somewhere, or maybe next to the pumpkin. It will grow in late spring again. There you go. See you in summer. And so this was the update of my annuals. And is there anything else you want to see? Oh, I can show you. I can show you the delicious finger limes, actually. Let's have a look if I can find one, ripe one, without hurting myself too much. Oh, look at them over there. If you haven't grown, look at this beauty. I would like to get it out, but you know how painful it is because of the spikes. But if you haven't grown finger lime, I would highly recommend it to you, because this is the favorite spot for many little birds for the nests, because they are pretty safe in here because of the predators. They are very safe there. No one wants to go in there for the eggs. And birds are so important in the food forest, in the garden. They will eat the bugs, which you don't like on your plants. And so we support the nature, which is very important too. There is one. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Beautiful color. They are pretty much red when they are ripe. And they're so yummy. Look at it. On ice cream, on desserts, or just when you walk past and find a ripe one. This is something really special. Oh, I can also show you there. Here the pretty passion fruit. Oops! I need to harvest. It's growing along the fence line as well. And we enjoy it every day. And here the cayenne pepper going nuts. And we use lots of it. And I'm actually running out of the sweet chili sauce. And I will make the next batch out of it. Yeah, not an annual here in the subtropics. I usually have it for quite a few years, this plant. Oh, and I have seeds available too. You will find more info about this amazing plant in my online store in the plant description. The beautiful butterfly pea which is reseeding itself as well. Edible, delicious flower, perfect for tea, also very healthy, lots of health benefits. There are so many things. If you are interested in anything else you want to see, or you see in my online store and you want to see the plants or so, you can let me know in the comments. Depends on the season, I can show you everything. Because everything what I sell in my online store is basically from here, from my food forest. Oh, one more bee and then I will move on. Where is she? Here. Look at this beauty. And before I go, I will show you here the Inca nut plant. I've got the seeds from someone on Facebook, and if you watch this video, thank you so much. The plant grows very well, and I'm really looking forward. This is something new in my food forest. I planted it here with some of my mother plants in the net house, so they will be protected, and it's going very well. I'm just wondering if some of you are also growing the Inca nut. Apparently very rare and very useful and delicious nut variety, and looking really interesting too. So if you grow this one, let me know in the comments. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this little tour, the update. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Also, if you have no questions, just say hello, and also leave a like and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I hope you have a good day, good time, and as always, I wish you all the best with all your projects, and hopefully I see you next time. Bye bye.